Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Allison here. Now today I'm going to read you a story all about someone who's got some worries in their tummy. Now, it's okay to have some worries, but what we don't want to do is keep them all to ourselves because that's when our worries go from small to really, really big and make us not feel very good inside. So Miss Allison's got a lovely story and this is all about Ruby's worry. Now, in the story, Ruby's going to tell us how we can maybe deal with our worries. Shall we find out? Let's have a look. Oh, look. Ruby looks very happy in this picture. Ruby's worry, and it's written by a man called Tom Percival. Do you know what that man's called? What's his job in the story? Yeah, that's right. He's the author. So he writes all the interesting words in our story. Ruby loved being Ruby. She loved to swing up high. And she loved to explore far away places. Sometimes she even went all the way to the very bottom of the garden. Ruby was perfectly happy until one day. Oh, I wonder if she's maybe not so happy now. She discovered a worry. It wasn't a very big worry. Can you see that, boys and girls? I wonder if you could see what colour her worry is. Her worry's quite small just now, so let's find out what happens next. In fact, it was so small that at first Ruby hardly noticed it. Can you see it there, boys and girls? It's so tiny next to her on the bench. But then the worry started to grow, so you can notice that the worry's getting a little bit bigger. Each day it got a little bit bigger. It just wouldn't leave her alone. And look, it's got even bigger. It was there at breakfast, staring at her over the cereal box. Oh no. And it was still there at night when she was cleaning her teeth. And it's getting much, much bigger. The funny thing was that no one else could see Ruby's worry, not even her teacher. So Ruby pretended that she couldn't see it either. So she's forgetting about her worry, but sometimes that's not a good thing. She tried to carry on as normal. Everything was normal, but it just wasn't. Oh, look, it's got even bigger, and he's bigger than her now. The worry was always there, stopping her from doing the things that she wanted and the things that she loved. Oh no. Ruby wondered if the worry would ever go away. What if it didn't? What if it stayed with her forever? Oh no, and look at the size of her worry now. It's so big. Ruby didn't realise, but she was doing the worst thing you could ever do with a worry. She was worrying about it. Oh no. Now, the worry was enormous. That's a big word, and enormous means very, very big. Look, it's much, much bigger than her. It's taken up lots of seats in the library. It could barely fit in the kitchen at tea time. It filled up half of the school bus. Oh no, I wonder if Ruby's worry would ever go away. And it took up whole rows at the cinema. Would you like to take your worry to the cinema? I wouldn't. The worry became the only thing that Ruby could think about, and it seemed like she would never feel happy again. Oh, look, she looks so sad. Oh, I hope Ruby finds something to do with her worry. Then, one day, something unexpected happened. Ruby noticed a boy sitting alone at the park. He looked how she felt. Sad. Oh, can you see the boy? He's looking a bit sad. And then she noticed something else. something hovering next to him. Could it be a worry too? It was. Ruby realised that she wasn't the only person with a worry after all. Other people had them too. So you can see these people with their worries. She asked the boy what was on his mind, and as he told her, the strangest thing happened. His worry began to shrink. Look, his worry's getting smaller. I wonder why. Let's see if we can find out. Then Ruby did the best thing you can ever do if you have a worry. She talked about it. As the words tumbled out, Ruby's worry began to shrink until it was barely there at all. Soon, both of their worries were gone. Finally, Ruby felt herself again. Of course, that wasn't the last time that she ever had a worry. Everyone gets worries from time to time, but now that she knew how to get rid of them, they never hung around for very long. So that was a lovely story, boys and girls. What was that telling us? Do you think you could tell me? That's right. So if you have a worry, then you don't keep it in your tummy to yourself. It's better for you to share your worry with someone, because then they can give you a little bit of advice or a wee chat to you and tell you that everything's going to be okay. So you don't need to deal with those worries on your own. We will always have them about little things or big things, but the main thing we can do is we can talk about them. If you've got a little worry in your tummy, please talk to someone about it. I always talk to someone when I have a worry. Now let's see if you can do that for me, boys and girls, okay? Thanks.